Wednesday. It is chocolate plushie and Plushy Tames are available for everyone. They have launched, they have dropped, they are here. So we are going to apply. I already have a mix of Plushy and Plushy Tame all in chocolate on my right eye. We are going to apply this map onto my left eye. Hang with us, ask all the questions. We're going to learn all about our chocolate Plushy and Plushy Tame. Look at that it's this beautiful dark brown color. This doesn't do it justice. They are so good, so beautiful. What they are our Plushy and our Plushy Tame lashes, but the fibers are no longer black. The fibers are going to be a beautiful dark brown, so beautiful. Look at these. All right, so if you are new, let us know down in the comments. We'll answer all your questions, ask all your questions. And if you are watching us over on Facebook or YouTube, we are simulcasting. We have Danny who's going to be able to answer questions, but come hang with us here on the site because I can't see your questions over there. I see them only here. So come hang here. Welcome, welcome. You can click right down here, shop any of the products right from this live. We'll still get to see you and hang. So let's do this. Let me show you first, before we jump into application, let me show you first our Plushy and Plushy Tame chocolate Gossamers. They are gorgeous. We've had some of our members. We have a membership program, so some of our members have been able to buy them for a week now, and we've been seeing reviews coming in, and they're like obsessed, just like we are. But look at this. So it is this beautiful chocolate brown color. You can really see it when I hold it against the white. They're the perfect look. If you're looking for a lash style that's a volume lash, but a little bit softer than black, or maybe you have really, really light features and black is just too much, but you've been wanting to try a volume lash, hello, this is the one for you. And then maybe you're like me, you love a good bold lash, but you do love the look of the chocolate, because if you're looking, when I'm wearing the chocolate, it almost gives me the effect of like eyeshadow, especially with like a lighter colored hair. Whew. Hi, Brittany. Okay, Brittany's brand spanking new. So let me show you Brittany. I was just going to get into this, and we'll come back to our Plushy Tame and Plushy Chocolate Gossamers. Let me show you how you're going to get started, okay? So, Brittany, you ready? A couple different ways to start with Lashify. We have a couple options for our control kit. Starting with a control kit is the way to go, okay? So we have our classic control kit, which gives you the lengths of 10, 12, and 14, and you choose from our core Gossamer style. I'm going to tell you, Brittany, welcome. You came on the perfect day. I'm going to tell you about our LED Control Kit. So our LED Control Kit is going to be the better option if you are looking to get some plushy Gossamers, because with the purchase of the LED Control Kit, you're going to be able to choose your Gossamer. So let me show you everything that comes in it before we even get that far. So our LED Control Kit, our classic control kit with the option of the core Gossamers is $125. Our LED Control Kit is a little bit more, but you're getting a little bit more options. You're customizing it, getting a little bit more bang for your buck, if you will. So the LED Control Kit is $185. Comes in this beautiful satin carrying case. And mine always looks so dusty, but not in real life. Comes in this beautiful satin carrying case. Inside, you are going to get your charger. It wraps up really nicely right here. You get a pack of Wandums, and then you get the control kit. So the control kit is everything that you need to get started. So when you purchase the control kit, whether it's the classic control kit or our LED control kit, we're literally giving you everything that you need to use the system. Everything else that we're going to use today when we apply is just going to enhance your experience. It's just going to feed into your addiction. It's just going to be fun, right? So here is your control kit. You get inside our double-sided Whisper Light, clear on one side, black on the other. We'll use both sides today, so Brittany girl, you could see. Then you're going to get our patented Fuse Control Wand. So you're going to choose between either Petite or Classic for your Fuse Control Wand. Our Classic Wand comes with a nice strong curve. Really great if you have a deep set eye or a protruding eye. It really wraps the eye nicely. Our Petite Wand, the curve actually is 10% less, so it's a softer curve at the tip, so it's really great for a flatter, elongated eye or a monolid eye, okay? Then you are going to get our glass. This is going to seal your lashes and make them water resistant. And then with the purchase of the LED control kit, you're getting the option to purchase 4 Gossamers, any length, any style, any color, okay? So you have a little bit more room to play around, whereas with the classic control kit, you're only purchasing from our core collection, and we're already giving you the lengths of 10, 12, 14, okay? And then the best part of that LED control kit, She lights up. That is right. You are not hallucinating. She's lighting up. Okay, so it's got a dimmable LED light on here. The charge lasts really long. And see, it dims a little bit brighter. It has this beautiful soft candlelight glow is what I like to say. And then underneath all that, this box that I showed you at first, Gossamer storage, because we have thought of everything and we know you're going to need a place to keep your lashes. So Gossamer storage that holds 8 more Gossamers underneath there. So that is everything. Actually, that is not everything. With the purchase of either a classic or an LED control kit, you do get 2 samples. You get a sample of our prep step, our pre-cleanse, and a sample of our removal step, our melt away. So you get your 2 free samples with here. So you literally have every single thing you need. Prep, removal, lashes, bond, tools, sealer, wandums, charger. You have literally everything you need to get started. So let's do this. So guys, welcome, welcome. We are about to apply our Plushy. This is a mix of Plushy Tame and Plushy Gossamers, and I am so feeling it. They're all in our brand new color that launched today, chocolate. So let's do this, all right? So we have a question. I just ordered the Stardust Gossamer lashes, and I pull it out and it comes out in 2 pieces. This has never happened to me. The whole thing was like that. Okay, so here, what you're going to do, let's see, Trivia Walton. Here's what you're going to do. You are going to come in, and you are going to, when you're removing any of our Gossamers from the cartridge, especially our Plushies, our Plushy Tames, our Stardust, any really thin fibered lash, our wand is actually really precise. It has what we call a horizontal clamp force. I literally tweeze my brows with my wand. Super precise at the tip. If I'm coming in and I'm pulling on the lash, oh, look at that. If that was stuck in there, I would have started plucking out fibers. Do not remove the Gossamers using your Fuse Control wand. When removing a Gossamer from the cartridge, come in with your fingers, grab really low at the base, grab all the fibers, and slide it out, okay? If you are still feeling like it's breaking or it's still stuck, you're going to come in, you're going to take your wand and pop the top up, and then they literally come right out, okay? And then the cool thing is, we've got to put that one back in there. But the cool thing is it pops right back on, okay? And then you can slide them right back into the cartridge. So great. And use those pieces that break, because I break Stardust frequently because I've got rough, I'm not a good lash mommy. I like rip them apart, store them awful. But you can come in and use those pieces to stack. So do not get rid of any broken pieces. Okay, let's do this. So we're going to apply to my left eye. On this eye, we have a mix of Plushy and Plushy Tame in the color of chocolate. Check it out. Let me know if you are on the site right now and buying. Tell me what lengths you're going to get. I used a ton of lengths because I wanted to really be able to show that you can create a really fun look. You can also get it in 2 or 3 lengths. So our Plushy and Plushy Tame lashes are available in even and odd sizes, okay? And we found that tapering the lash lengths and overlapping slightly gives you a really beautiful look. All right, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm excited to put these on. So I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna just do a double bond so that you can see both sides. If you are new, you can see the use for both sides of our bond. So all of our bonds are free of any harsh chemicals. There's no cyanoacrylates, no formaldehyde, no latex. It is made for the most sensitive eye, okay? So don't worry about any irritation to the eye or eye area. And then our bonds are flexible. So while you wear the lashes, look, these lashes move freely with my natural lashes. There's no isolation. That bond is flexible. It doesn't hit the air and cure or harden. These are all of my natural lashes. Look how long they are. Props to my natural lashes. These are all of my natural lashes. I have 0 damage, and I've been wearing Lashify for over 5 years. The bond actually has biotin and lavandula in it. So those are like nutrients for the natural lash. So hello, Mariah from YouTube. Come join us on the website. Okay, so those are like nutrients for the natural lash. So a lot of times people are like, my natural lashes have never been better. All right, let's do this. We're going to come in first with the Black Whisper Light. So our Black Whisper Light has a micro mascara wand, and the reason for this is the key to applying our bonds is thin light coats. They are meant to be layered. If you want one day wear, you just need 1 layer of bond. Check out my live from yesterday on here. We did 1 day wear, 1 layer of bond. Today we're going to do a double bond. This is going to give me longer wear time because I'm creating a thick cushion for my natural lashes and Gossamers to all sit inside, okay? So here's one layer of bond. They are right, here's my lashes, right? 2 layers of bond. Look at the space. Now they're cushioned in there. They're going to have more longevity. So if we are going in and if we are, oh, my light keeps moving around. There we go. If we are going in and layering, I'm going to come in and I want a very thin coat of bond, okay? So I'm going in really light-handed. I'm really getting that like outer layer of my lashes, right? So a thin coat of bond. I don't want to come in as if I'm applying mascara and really like wiggling it into the lash. Just a really light hand, thin coat. Be gentle to your lashes, right? They did nothing to you, so we're going to take care of them. So come in. I like to use the tip sometimes to come in and apply. When you first get your bond, it tends to be a little bit more runny, and that's due to it being new, right? And over time, it is a bond. So when I open and close the tube, look, I'm pushing air in there. So it does start to get a little bit clumpy, okay? So we're coming in, we're brushing the bond through, and look, it looks like a thin coat of mascara. Okay, don't be afraid. We say thin coats, but don't be afraid to put it on your lash, right? Look, it looks like a thin coat of mascara. Props to my natural lashes. Really, props to Lashify for making my natural lashes look so nice. Now we're going to come in and we're going to let this get tacky. So we said thin, light coats. Let each layer get tacky, right? So just like if you're painting the walls, painting your nails, you don't come in and like throw it all on there just because you want to be done. You got to do thin coats. Take your time, let it get tacky. I am using our blow tool. The blow tool is a super great add-on. It does not come in the control kit. Just speeds things up. It's $7. If you're going to spend the money, add the blow tool. It's the one add-on that I'm like, do it. Is it ever possible to ever over-apply bond? If so, how would you fix that? Would you start over? Great question, Brittany. So yes, over bonding is a common mistake when you first start out with Lashify, and it's not the end of the world. Easy, easy fix. When you come in and say I applied these lashes and my lashes were just clumped together, I can come in with a clean spoolie and just brush through to start separating and getting any excess bond out of there. Or a great tool, another great add-on, and you know I love add-ons because I love everything Lashify. Another great tool is our Precision Lash Comb. Precision Lash Comb is really great because I can use this side to come and brush out any excess bond. I can also use this side. I use this side way more. This side, I can come in and just start separating and getting out any clumps, any excess bond. And look, the bond was flexible, so it peels, stretches right out. Not going to damage the lash. So let's see if I can show you if I get in this clump. Ready? See how it just removed all that excess bond, that clumping. So Precision Lash Comb is a really great tool. If you do not have the Precision Lash Comb, you don't rock with disposable spoolies all the time, you can take the tip of your wand and just gently move any clumps that way. But when you're doing that, you are going to get bond on your wand. So you either need to run some pre-cleanse over the wand or just really remove with your tip or with your fingers or with alcohol, okay? Okay, so we have our first layer. I'm going to see if it's tacky. I'm going to take the back of my nail. Oh yeah, it's tacky. So I know I'm ready for my next layer. And I know I said I'm going to do a double bond, but I lied. I'm going to do our lockdown method. It's a triple bonding technique, and it is, I want these to stay. I'm actually like in love, obsessed with this lash map. So I want these to stay longer. So I'm going to do another layer. So our triple bonding our lockdown method is a triple bonding technique. Okay, so I'm going to come in. The second layer for the lockdown is the black again. This time I'm keeping the black just at the base because this is where we're building that cushion that I was talking about, where we want to start creating that space for our natural lashes and our Gossamers to sit inside. So coming in just at the base. See how I'm not really brushing up? Let me see if I can do it in here. I really prefer to just use the tip of the wand for this step. Some people will come in and just press it here. But I use the tip so that I know that it's going here. But see how I'm not, sometimes I'll watch people and they'll come in and they'll start to brush it halfway up. You don't even need that. Okay, so either come in and just wiggle, or tap. Okay, I definitely tap my inner corners. So there's our second layer, layer number 2. So first layer went all the way through the lash. Layer numero dos, we are keeping just at the base. I'm going to come in again with that blow tool. I'm looking to have these on for a few days. I need to take notes on this method. Yeah, so Brittany, definitely take notes. But also, we have a whole education section on our website called Learn. click learn, go to it brings you to the page. We have lives there. We have shorter videos with all of our bonding techniques that are like 90 seconds or less. Then we have longer format YouTube videos that are there. We have so much information on that learn page. It's like, go there, click it, go there, utilize it. All right, layer number 2. Let's see if it's tacky. Oh, she's tacky. Oh, it's like, oh, look, it's on my nail. It's so tacky. So there's our second layer. Our third layer is now going to use the precision tip. So our clear Whisper Light actually goes on white, and then once it's tacky, it turns clear. Great for beginners. That's why I love using this method when you're first starting out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place this, you are welcome, I'm going to place this 1 to 2 millimeters away from my waterline. So let's pause and look here. So see how this, if I look, my placement on this eye, I can fit my wand in between where the spine is and where my waterline is. I should never feel these lashes. All of our lashes, our Plushy Tame, our Starburst, our Gemini, our cores, they're all made of Korean PBT silk, so they are virtually weightless. You should never feel them. I can take our longest, thickest fibered lash, stack it on top of itself, and I should never feel them. There should never be any irritation with Lashify. And if it's touching my waterline, I might feel it, right? So I don't want that. That's how I know that I'm going to, A, it's going to be uncomfortable. B, Brittany and I were just talking about how we are looking for longevity. If it's touching my waterline, that waterline's always wet. It's going to be exposed to that constant moisture of the wetness from my waterline, and I'm not going to get that hold. I'm going to get lifting, right? Also, we want to make sure the natural lash can breathe and grow and thrive while you are Lashify. So we're coming in, we're going to create a guideline of where we're going to place that lash. So you ready? I'm going to come in and I'm going to press it flat. See how I have this? Press it flat and see how I start to create a line? This is going to be a really good guideline of where I place my spine of my Gossamer. So if you are just joining, we are applying our chocolate Plushy and Plushy Tame. I did a mixed map on this eye. We're going to recreate it on this eye because they're available now, today, right now. Click it down below. It's going to switch in 1 second. I know it. Okay, so here's our guideline. Look at that. So we have a nice line. This is going to be helpful for where I place my Gossamer spine. But we need it tacky. So I'm going to take my blow tool and see, look, click, Plushy, chocolate, Gossamer, lashes, do it. I'm going to take my blow tool. See how it starts to go from white to clear? Once it's clear, that's how I know that I'm ready to apply. So a little fun fact about our Plushy and Plushy Tame Gossamers. They have the thinnest, let me pick up a really big one here. The thinnest spine. It is like as thin as a piece of tape. Because of that, they stick onto the lash and they grip right onto your natural lash. They're super long wearing. And what we recommend, some tips and tricks that we found now that we're experts in the Plushy Tame lash world, we found that tapering them, so going, since they are available from 8 all the way up to 18 and even and odd sizes, going up in length, whether you're going up and creating an open eye or down or creating a wing, going up by one size. So you would go 9, 10, 11, 12, and that's kind of what we did with this side. So I'm going to show you. We also recommend overlapping, and I purposely overlapped this half of my lash and not this one. So let me show you before we get to applying here. I've overlapped all of these ones. See how they literally have melted together to create almost one lash. It almost melts together. I don't know the magic that Sahara has figured out, but they melt together into one, into your lash. Versus this, see how I have this slight little space? I don't love it, right? And so I'm going to, after we apply, remind me, and I'm going to move this one over to overlap. I'll get an even more seamless look when it's overlapped, okay? So let's start applying. So we've done our 3 layers of bond. We are ready. It has gone from white to clear. It is tacky. You have a long time to work with Whisper Light, so don't feel like you have to rush. So we are mixing Plushy and Plushy Tame. I am starting with a Plushy Tame 10 in my inner corner. The difference between the Plushy and Plushy Tame Gossamers in chocolate, truffle, or black is our Plushy has a really beautiful curl with these thin fibers. One curl, right? Just like this. So beautiful, open. It's going to really open the eye. Our Plushy Tame has a softer curl. One soft curl like this. So it's also going to, it's giving, to me, it gives more like bedroom eyes if I do Plushy Tame all the way across. It's also really great for elongating the eye at the end. It's really great if you have a heavily hooded eye and you can't take a lot of curl. So both are beautiful options. A lot of, I'm not sure anybody is a big Oscars fan, but a lot of the artists that applied Lashify to the Oscars, a lot of their maps included Plushy or Plushy Tame, okay? So really popular among the celebs. All right, let's do this. We're going to apply. I'm going to look down into a mirror, taking my Plushy Tame 10. Look at that chocolate color. So pretty. And I'm going to apply into my inner corner first. I'm going to create a wing. So I like to start in my inner corner, and then I end up overlapping and angling up when I create a wing. So I like to start here so I can play around a little bit more towards that outer corner. So here it is. It just stuck. Did you guys see that? It should just stick, but I'm telling you, the magic of the Plushy and Plushy Tame spines being so thin make it stick and grip that much easier. So there's our Plushy Tame 10. Now I'm going to come in with a Plushy 11, and I'm going to overlap it. When I overlap, I do like to add a little bit of clear to the spine. So it does take a second longer, and technically this would be our fourth layer. But for me, I like to really make sure. So our PVT, it kind of sticks together, right? It's like magnetic to each other. But I like to make sure that there's a little bond there so I don't get that lifting. I know it's going to stick. So I just put a little bit of clear Whisper Light onto the spine, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to overlap. And I'm overlapping 1 to 2 fibers, okay? And again, she just sticks, okay? So overlapping, if I want to make sure everything's secure, I can spot fuse as I go. Usually, this is my non-dominant eye. I usually spot fuse these two and then fuse at the end. You can spot fuse, you can fuse at the end. Really, it's totally up to you. Now we're going to come in with a Plushy, let's see, we did 10, 11. I'm coming in with a Plushy 12. I'm putting that little bit of clear Whisper Light onto the spine because remember, I am going to overlap. And I'm going to overlap about 1 or 2 fibers. Oh, it's stuck to my wand. Hold, please. Let's do that again. So we're going to come in 1 or 2, hold it there. When you overlap 1 or 2 fibers too, you start to get a little bit more volume in between, which I actually really love that look of that too. So with the plushies, I feel like you can't do anything wrong, really, truly. I mean, I guess somebody probably could, but I don't know, this color. I wish you could see the full color on this live. I even tried to soften my light to like a warmer color so that you could see, but the dark chocolate, it's like, whew, so good. All right, so now we're going to come in with another plushie. So I did a Plushy Tame in my inner corners because I wanted to kind of give more of like an inner, like a longer look here versus like that opening curl. I want it to be like longer here, more curl here, flatter here. Flatter should be the term I'm using, not longer. Okay, so we're coming in, we did 10, 11, 12. We're coming in with a Plushy 13. Gonna put a little clear onto the spine. Those are so good. I'm torn which lashes to get with my control kit. Oh my gosh, honestly, that's like, if that's your hardest decision of the day, that's a good day. All right, see how I like to hold it there for a second? I like to hold it and make sure it grips. We suggest, again, looking down and giving that kind of like hooking motion. But when I do it, let me just grab this and show you. Like, I do the hooking motion, but I don't keep going. I let it hook and then release, okay? But we don't want that one there. We're going to move it. But again, flexible bond, so we can move things around. Okay, what do we have? 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to do 14. Yes. Are you thinking about Botox? And then 15. Okay, but I'm going to overlap again. So we are going to put a little bit of clear onto that spine again. And we are going to overlap. And I'm going to hold it there. Oh, it's stuck to my wand a little bit. I'm going to, no, we like it. I have two different eye shapes, so sometimes I have to switch my maps around to make symmetry between my eyes. And that's the other cool thing about Lashify is you can literally alter your eye shape just with the use of lashes. It is the hardest decision of the day. What a good day for you then, Brittany. Okay, you can really start to see the chocolate color here, and I'm a fan. All right, we need another one because we need to lengthen this eye a little bit on this side. So we're coming in with a Plushy Tame 15. I am going to come in and I'm angling it. Okay, so let me see if I can show you this. So when I do an outer corner lash and I'm looking to lift and create like more of that winged look, I always recommend leaving a few of your natural lashes out, whether they're going to bring the eye down or not, just because outer corner and inner corner lashes are going to be a little bit shorter, a little bit more sparse. They're not going to hold as well. But what I like to do once I get to the outer corner, see how I'm angling even further away? Let me see if you can tell from the top. Oh, you can't tell from the top, but from the underside, I'm angling it, instead of angling it down, I'm still angling it more up, okay? So that's like one of my favorite tips I love to give people to create that altered eye shape. So let's see if we can do it here. I'm gonna come in and rather than angling it like this and applying, I'm gonna angle it like this, okay? Is this making sense? Hopefully. Okay. See, so on this side, you'll be able to tell more because this side's a little bit, I could actually angle that one up even more. But look, see how it's angling up versus following. If I were to, normally I follow that curve of my eye. Here I'm angling up. I mean, that is like a great tip for Plushy Tame, using Plushy Tame is the angle, right? Look how good this one is. I think I need to fix this one a little bit. Oh my gosh, the color. Can you see the color? I feel like you'll be able to see it better on this side. So pretty. Guys. Whew. All right, so we're going to give it a little blow, and then we're going to fuse it down. I do like to use the blow tool before I fuse because I do like to make sure that everything's tacky, because if it's not tacky and I fuse down, we'll lose this nice placement that we have. I don't feel anything. I can see the root of my natural lash. So I know that my placement is where I want it, okay? That's like the two things you need. Don't feel it. Make sure you can see the root of your lash. Okay, and we're just going to do some light fusing. When you angle the end, you find you need to do touch-ups more on the lash. As long as I'm overlapping and giving it a lot to hold on to, then no. And it's still on my lashes, but instead of it being on like the base of my lashes, it's higher on my lash. So it's still being held, like it's still attached to these lashes over here. So it might take a little practice and a little playing around, but like that's the fun of Lashify. You can't mess it up, really. You truly can't. The only rules are don't put it on your waterline and don't use too much bond. But I mean, guys, look how easy this was, and look how good they look. All right, let's look at them from the top. You'll probably be able to see this side angle a little bit more. Maybe not. Sultry, right? The Plushy and Plushy Tame, that is the perfect word for them. They just give this sultry look without being too voluminous, too over the top, too in your face, and especially if you've tried a volume lash and it's too much for you, too bold, try it in the color of chocolate. I'm telling you, that is like the key. The chocolate, it just is like, ooh, chocolate goodness. Let's look at them from the underside. See how they're just like a softer feel, yet still very bold, like still very voluminous, right? I wonder if I have like one sitting here. Let's see or it'll just stack, because that's the other thing. Let's see, should I stack? Let's stack one on here and see what happens. So if I come in and if I want to stack, all I need to do is put a little clear either on the spine, or I can put the clear right on here. So I love the precision tip. And then let's see if we can get more color if we stack. We're definitely going to get more volume. And I can move it around. No, I don't like it there. I like it here. See, then you start to get real picky about where you're putting things. Okay, let's see if when we hold up the white, we get more of that brown color now. It's hard to see, but oh my God, guys, they're so beautiful. Trust me, just trust me. Okay, so you're going to click Plushy or Plushy Tame down below right here. Look how pretty these are. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. So our lash map, are you ready? We used Plushy Tame 10. Then we went and did plushies in 11, 12, 13. Then we did Plushy Tame in 14 and 15. So this has a lot of lengths, but I'm telling you, the possibilities with the fact that we have the lengths in both even and odd, the possibilities for lash maps, endless, right? The chocolate hue is so beautiful. Okay, so here is our lash look for today, Wednesday, March 15th, the official launch of our chocolate Plushy and Plushy Tame Gossamers. I also feel like if you have a lighter colored eye, I love taking the pictures with the plushies on in chocolate because, let's see, how can we get this? There we go. Because they make your eye color just pop. Okay, yes. All right, so here is our map. We did our lockdown method. If you guys are on the site and you're like, I don't know what to buy, hop into Lashify Life. We have our educators are always in there. If you don't know what Lashify Life is, it is the place to be. It is our Facebook community called Lashify Life. There's over almost 120,000 people in there. And I'm telling you, if you're like, I don't know what I should get, you're going to go in there. Our educators will help you spend your money. The other Lashify lovers in there will help you spend your money. We are happy to help you with any choices, right? I love shopping for others. So go into that Lashify Life group. We will help you pick your lashes, your length. We do lash mapping in there. We have information on cleaning, storing, reusing, bonding techniques, application. Go check out our Learn page on our website if you are new and you want to learn more. We have short form videos, longer form videos, a dictionary on there. We have a follow along for your first application video on there with me. So go check it out. I will take a picture of this lash map. I will post it onto my Instagram and into that Lashify group. So check it out there. Guys, if you are on the fence, just do it. What are you waiting for? You got your tax money back. Spend it. Okay, guys, this is our lash map. We have on a Plushy Tame 10, Plushy 12, or Plushy 11, 12, 13. Then we have Plushy Tame 14 and Plushy Tame 15. Okay, happy shopping, guys, and I will see you again. I will be live tomorrow on Instagram, so go join us there. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, everywhere, because we love it. Which is darker, the chocolate or the truffle? The truffle is going to be darker because truffle is a mix of black and brown, okay? So it kind of goes black, truffle, chocolate. All right, guys. Oh my God, I'm going to go look at myself in the mirror because I'm obsessed with these. All right, have a great rest.